Hello and welcome back, or I guess welcome to the first ever episode of our Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke. This is my my first official, well not really because I did the Diamond and Pearl one, but this is my first one that I'm doing by myself, other than the Egg Lock, which is kind of like a Nuzlocke, but in case you don't know the rules to a Nuzlocke, pretty much any Pokemon that faints is dead and will be permanently boxed. You can only catch the first Pokemon in each area. The only exception to this would be if I find a shiny. I have to nickname every single Pokemon. If I black out, the game is over. If the first encounter Ramon is one that I've already caught, or an evolution to it, I think I'm allowed to get a retry. I think with the evolution part, but I know if the first encounter is one that I've already caught, then I get to get another encounter. The rules start after I get my Pokeballs. There will be no using of legendary Pokemon. If there's one in the wild or something, then and it's my first encounter, then I get another encounter. I can catch a Slave Mon if I have one that, if the Pokemon that I have can't learn any field moves like Cut or Strength or Surf, then I get to catch like a Zigzagoon or something that can learn like any HM. I can catch one Mon for each area in the Safari Zone, so I feel like that one's pretty self-explanatory. I can't use the daycare to breed, and I cannot use any online resources since this is Omega Ruby, or this is Alpha Sapphire, which means that I technically do have the ability to go online. I will not be using that to my advantage. So anyways, let's get this started. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor, and this is what we call a Pokemon. I actually really liked how they started off the ORAS series, where it's like you're playing Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald on a Game Boy. I thought that was really cool. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon, at times playing together as friends, and at times helping one another out. Lairon is such a good boy, and so is Aron. And sometimes we just like to have fun battling each other. But as close as we are, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are still many mysteries surrounding Pokemon. I do research to try and unravel these Pokemon mysteries, but that's enough about me. I think that's what he said. It's hard to keep up, man, because it moves by itself. It's not when you press A. Little Tailo, what a good boy or girl. Usually we get a girl, and their name ends up being Skyla. So this is my first DS recording. I hope the sound is good. This is the first time I've actually got the sound to work. It has a few issues, but not too bad. So what about you? Are you a boy or are you a girl? We're gonna say that we're a boy, even though May is pretty damn cute. We're gonna go with Brendan. Will you give me your name too? Of course we will. Let's go with the name Baxter like we always do. I might start using BJ, I might start using Juice, I don't know, but for now we're still sticking with Baxter. So you are Baxter. Aha, I see. You're that Baxter. You're the one who's moving to Little Root Town, where I live. I love the Pokenav too, man. It looks so good. Are you ready? Sure am. I'm actually extremely excited to finally start the series. I've been wanting to do it now for a few weeks. Be courageous and leap into the world of Pokemon. Whoops. I expect we'll be meeting again soon. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. So yeah, I've been really wanting to do this now for a few weeks, and I decided to finally get everything working for the most part. And communication failed. Awesome. Don't know what that means, but we're still moving. That's kind of weird. Maybe it has to do with online features. Maybe the online isn't working because I'm using NTR Viewer, so if frames do ever end up dropping, just know that's the reason on why. Nothing else to it. I don't have an actual capture card, so I do use an NTR Viewer, which is basically I had to get custom firmware on my computer just so I can stream it or record it, which a lot of you know if you've been watching my shiny hunts. Baxter, you're here at last. Wasn't it tough riding in the back of a bumpy moving truck all that way? Well, this is Little Root Town. What do you think? This is gonna be our new home. It has a quaint feel, and it looks like it should be a nice place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room this time. Come on, you have to see the inside. I remember playing, I think I had all three of these games. I think I had Ruby, I had Sapphire, I had Emerald. They were all such good games. I mean, Gen 3 isn't my favorite gen, but it's up there. It's one of my favorites. See, Baxter, isn't it nice in here too? The moving company's Pokemon even help with the unpacking and the cleanup. They really make moving a cinch. Not used to saying that word around. I also like how they in the Ruby Sapphire and Emerald games, they really got the Pokemon. I think it was the first game where they really put the Pokemon in the overworld and like were actually like more interactable. I know that they did it in Gen 2 and some in Gen 1, but like Gen 3 I think is where they really brought it out. Thank you for all the hard work. We really appreciate it. Machoke is also a strong boy, man. He's a thick boy. Get moving. Come on. I'm trying to start my journey here. You should go up and see your room upstairs. Dad even bought you a new clock. wait. Dad even bought a new clock for it to help celebrate the big move. You'll need to set the time though. So yeah, I'm like kind of tired. I don't usually stream or record this early. Now there's one thing I want to do. I just want to I'm gonna end this little recording real quickly. I want to make sure that the sound is good. I did some sound tests beforehand, but it looks like it's really competing with my voice right now, and I just want to make sure that's not really the case. So I'll be right back. Yeah, like I thought, we're good. I just wanted to make sure. The clock on the wall isn't moving. You gotta set the time. I also like that you don't have to actually do it. It does it automatically based on your 3DS time, because it was a little bit tedious back in the day on our Game Boy Advances, which by the way, mine still works. I have like a Game Boy Advance, and I still have the Game Boy SP. I also have like the first ever DS and the DSi and DS Lite, and then the 3DS. I was a big Nintendo fan as I grew up. I was a big fan of Nintendo. Also like Sony. Never was a fan of Microsoft. Like I never got an Xbox, but I always had like the PlayStations, and I always had anything that Nintendo released console wise, because Nintendo was honestly like god tier when it comes to consoles. They were god tier. The GameCube, man, best console I think out there. I'm just gonna skip all this text. I just want to get started. I don't even care anymore. I just want to get this. I want to get the show on the road. I want to see my starters. I'm like, because like playing through this game again. I mean, I've played through this game so many times. I played Ruby Sapphire and Emerald. I played Omega Ruby, I think twice already. So like I've played through this gen many times, and I've never done it randomized. So like this is like a new experience. When you do it randomized, like I'm in it to see all the new mons that like I can encounter, and just I think that alone is like the best part about doing randomizers, is like, and then the challenge to a Nuzlocke. I've never done that on one of these games, so it just adds even more fun to it. I don't know. To me, this is pretty exciting. I just want to see who my starters are. I want to get my first encounter. Like I just recently learned though that your first encounter on the first route in the Gen 3 games is like a 100% catch rate. Jan told me that. I literally had no idea about that. That's something new to me. But even though I've played this game like so many times, I never knew that. I didn't even know that was a thing, but it apparently is. So let's go over here. He told me literally just throw the ball. Whatever your first encounter is, just throw it. All right, let's finally see who our encounters are. Is a Poochyena still chasing? I was kind of curious if that was going to get randomized. I don't know if they'd randomize the overworlds. I feel like they probably don't, but... Hello, you over there. Please help me out. In my bag, there are some Pokeballs. Oh, boy. Alright, let's see. Okay. So we have... Oh, my God. We have Machop, Dino, and Joltik. Oh, Dino's such a good boy, dude. So the fire type Dino, the grass type Machoke, and the water type. I thought that maybe it would change that. Dino would obviously be such a great choice. Having a Hydreigon on our team would be like, that'd be fucking nuts. But I think it's a little bit broken. Machop is also a great second choice, but I think I'm gonna end up going with Joltik. One, just for the challenge. I don't know what moves he knows. That alone could be devastating. I don't know what moves he knows, so it's a little bit worrying. But Joltik is honestly like a really good Pokemon. Like I love the electric bug part. I think I'm gonna catch. I think we're picking him. We went with Joltik. Dino would have been too easy because I think it knows. Oh my, Chansey. Are you fucking kidding me? There's a Chansey. We're fighting a Chansey. This is ridiculous. Okay, we have we have Leech Life at least, and Thunder Wave. So we have decent moves. Nothing that's really gonna help us because I don't think. Oh, you know, Leech Life has the 80 power buff already. I think. You're paralyzed. Hopefully you don't have whatever that. I'm gonna check real quick. Oh wait, we have an item too. What is our item? We get the repeat ball. Okay, so we already have a Pokeball. Leech Life, no, it doesn't. Damn. It has a 20 power. I was hoping it was going to have the 80 power buff, which means that we are so weak. Holy cow. We're going to need help from our first encounter, whoever that ends up being. Is it going to be a Chansey? I don't know. I feel like it has the potential to be a Chansey because the first encounter here, which was Poochyena, is Chansey. It's a good thing that the lock doesn't start until I get my Pokeballs, because otherwise I think we're going to end up losing this. I think we're actually going to lose to a Chansey, even though we're only technically taking like 1 damage a turn, so maybe not. Leech Life is giving us back the health that we're losing -1, so we might be good. Oh, and plus it's paralyzed. Okay, so you know what? Maybe we have a little strat here. Maybe we have a little strat. Plus the Chansey's going to give a shit ton of experience for our boy Joltik. So it is actually a really good first encounter. I'm pleasantly surprised that we ran into a Chansey. Oh, don't lower my attack. That's just rude. I'm already not doing a lot of damage. This is kind of fucked. You're lowering my attack when I'm already only doing like 2-3 damage to you. I think I'm doing like 4 maybe, if that. Now I'm doing like 2 because you halved my attack. Very rude of you, Chansey. Oh no, you're gonna lower it even more? Don't you have like a move? Don't you have like an attacking move that you can be doing instead of lowering mine? I wish we could catch Chansey. That'd be a very interesting team. A Joltik and a Chansey. Oh man. I'm a little bit worried. Is my rival gonna have a Dino? Are they gonna have something even more broken? So it's such a you don't know what's gonna happen. It's very interesting. And we only have 1 attacking move, which I'm not very, very happy about. Only 1 attacking move. Hey, we got that crit when we really didn't need it. And Chansey is down. I'm very curious if Joltik's going to gain 2 levels or 1 level or... Oh, at least 1. There we go. Please learn another move soon. Because only 1.5. Okay, it's still good, though. It's still pretty good. Whew. I went into the tall grass and survey wild Pokemon when I was suddenly jumped. You had to save my hide, or you saved my hide. Thanks a lot. Oh, but you're Norman's boy, Baxter. I didn't even realize who you were at first. You've grown into quite the young man. This isn't the place for a chat, though. Come along to my lab. Alright, I think we're going to get our first encounter, and then we're going to wrap it up. I know this one's short. It's just the timing. It's super early for me, and as everyone's home, and I don't usually record when people are home in the first place. So I'm already breaking my own rules, but I really, really want to get this started. I wanted to edit the video. I wanted to render it out, and I wanted to have it ready for Monday, preferably. To say thanks for you rescuing my out. Oh my god. It's because I'm so tired I can't read. Oh yes, to say thanks for rescuing me out there, how about I give you that Pokemon that you used earlier? So we received Mudkip. As you can see, the text hasn't changed. While you're at it, why don't you give a nickname to that Mudkip? Well, I have to. I don't know what I'm gonna end up nicknaming him. I'm so bad with nicknames. I'm literally thinking Sparky, the most unoriginal name to give any electric type, but I'm just very, very bad about this. I don't know what a good nickname for it would be. So I mean, I can name it Jolt, but is that even really a nickname? It's just like a shortened version of its name. We'll go with Spark. We'll go with Sparky. I don't care if it's unoriginal. I'm not the most original person, if you couldn't tell. You know, if you work with your Pokemon and gain experience, it thinks you make a pretty excellent trainer. My girl May happens to be on Route 103 right now surveying Pokemon for me. It might not be a bad idea for you to head out there that way yourself. What do you think? Sure, we'll just go. Great, I'm sure that May will be happy to hear that too. She can help teach what, oh my god, I cannot read for shit right now. She can help teach you what it means to be a trainer. Oh yes, and if you're ever lost along the way, use the area nav on your Poké Nav Plus. You can use it to see how to get to Route 103 where May ought to be. And if you or your Pokemon get tired, get some rest back at your new house. Okay, so we don't have the Pokeballs yet, which means that this hasn't started. This journey has yet to actually officially start. If we lose to May, I can redo it. I can try again and try again until we win. I'm very, very scared though on what her Pokemon is going to be. Oh wow. Okay, here's our first encounter. Even though we can't catch it, so it doesn't matter. But we get to see what is on this. Are you fucking kidding me? A wild Vespiquen. If we can get a Vespiquen on our team, we would then have 2 bugs, and I don't know how great that would be, but we would have a Vespiquen, which that alone is amazing. Holy shit. If I knew there was a Vespiquen here, I don't think I would have went for Joltik. I would have went for like Machop, because then at least we would have a... Oh my god. Okay, I thought you were going to do a lot more damage. And then we would have had at least some diversity on our team. We would have had a fighting type and then a bug type. But right now it looks like we might get stuck with... Oh, that didn't do anything. I need the experience for beating a Vespiquen though. This might take a while. I might have to like speed this up. I might have to cut it. I don't know. See what happens. I feel like so wrong. Maybe so like these are like the top level bugs. Yeah, I'm not going to oh, plus pressure. They can do 2 PP for me. There's no way I might as well. It's not going to happen. I have literally 7 PP now. If it didn't have pressure, then it would have been possible, but it has pressure, so I might as well just run. Just get out of here. Excuse me. Come. Jeez Louise, man. I don't remember the encounter rate being so high. And a Cradily. I would be happy with either of these Pokemon as our first. At least Vespiquen has like some really good moves, and then Cradily is just that diversity in the team, and plus it's just pure. I mean, it's a Fossilmon, man. Can't go wrong with the Fossilmon. All right, let's go and heal before we end up getting screwed. Oh, what's up? What's up? Hi there. I work at the Pokemart. From what I can see, you're a novice trainer, right? Okay. Being super kind-hearted as I am, I'm gonna give you some useful advice. Oh. First of all, that's Pokemart over there. Just look out for the blue roof. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. I'd like for you to have these as a part of a special promotion, and you gave us the potions. I'll take them, man. Potions can be used anytime, so they can be very useful to have. And this right here is a Pokemon Center. Oh, that's literally like basically what he said. Looks like it has a red roof. They always have a red roof. Ask a woman inside and she'll restore your Pokemon's health. That's it. Thanks. That was the advice from me. You are. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't read, dude. Have a great journey. I will, man. I definitely will. Let's go and heal first off. It's the biggest worries. You always got to make sure that you heal. Who is this man? What is he doing here? I'll talk to him, see what's up. I hope he did. This better not be like no mystery gift. Let's see. That piece over there. Okay, so definitely not a mystery gift. That's fine. Alrighty. Well, I don't know how long we've been recording, unfortunately. I do want to get some training in, so I guess we can do that first. Well, we'll get maybe a level or 2, just because Joltik is so weak, and I don't know if there's any way that we can beat May at the moment, and I want to beat May. I don't want to lose to May. Oh my god, there's a Kecleon. This is going great, man. If I hit him with a move, he's just going to become that type, and it's not going to go well for me, so let's just use Thunder Wave. I mean, the Thunder Wave and then the Leech Life combo isn't too bad, but it's not great either, because Leech Life does only 20 PP, and it didn't get the buff like I was hoping. And then he's going to be getting, it's going to be not very effective because bug versus bug isn't very effective, and it's just going to be a long fight. It's going to be a long fight. I have no move to make him change back into normal. Oh, and he's going to lower my defense. Is this a shiny Kecleon? This isn't a shiny Kecleon. It just looks weird. Dude, imagine if I found a shiny Kecleon before I had any Pokeballs. That would suck. That would honestly suck. Finding any shiny Pokemon before you have Pokeballs would be the worst possible thing to happen, I think. We're actually not doing too bad. This Kecleon hopefully will give us a few XP. You just don't look as green as I remember Kecleons to be. So that's the only reason I'm like, is it a shiny? I don't think it is. I don't have to Google it though. I'm honestly about to Google it, even though I don't think he is, because I don't remember seeing the star animation. I need to check. Do another Leech Life, and let's see if this is a shiny. I don't think it is. Yeah, shiny probably has like a blue thing around it on its chest. I'm gonna assume, because you know they usually switch their colorations around. And goodbye to our first well, not really our first, but one of our first encounters, finally getting some XP, because, you know, we weren't able to fight a fucking Vespa Queen. Yeah, the shinies have blue. They usually look more green, but I guess in ORAS they changed it up to like a yellowish, and he gives you a good chunk of XP. Or Sparky he levels up really easily. Should I learn Screech? Probably. We have Spiderweb. I don't know if I need String Shot and Spiderweb. Spiderweb has oh, it makes it to where it can't flee. I mean, that could come in handy, but at the same time, I don't think we're gonna really need it. So Screech might be a little bit better of a choice, especially once we fight May. You know, we just need what we can do to win. That's really what it comes down to. And if we have to paralyze it and then hit some Screech, is a fucking Mighty Ina. You know, these Pokemon are very, very strong. I was expecting some more, you know, base evolution Pokemon, not really final evolutions. But that's fine. No big deal. To make this video a little bit shorter, I just kind of sped up the grinding in the end. Hopefully you guys don't mind, and I will see you guys later. And that alone is kind of scary. I also hope that we don't keep running into like final evolutions in the wild. I kind of hope that we run into some base evolutions, just because getting the final evolution I think is kind of like a broken thing. Like I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the randomizer should take into consideration the levels of the levels of the Pokemon there, and then try to give you at least, you know, that type of Pokemon. Like, you know, instead of a Mighty Ina or Vespa Queen, we would have ended up with a Combi or something. Like I feel like, or instead of a Cradily, it'd be a little late. But anyways, thanks guys for coming out and sticking with us until the end of this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you think about our starter, if I should have picked a different starter, and who you think our first encounter will be on the next video. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.